monster sound, the nastiest sound around. So if you just coming off the streets and you're beginning to feel the heat, well listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockin', rock steady beat of Undercover.
Hello and welcome to the first ever UCYT Undercover YouTube. This will be our first episode. I said first episode. I have been posting some tracks from our CD, Living on the Edge of Feedback, and I'll continue to post them until we run out of them, and then I'll add something else on here for you to all have a look at. I'm John, DTH, drop the H for obvious reasons. I'll be your host, tour guide, storyteller, cameraman, sound engineer, producer and everything else in between on your UCYT experience. I also sort of sing/rap, and I'm the fifth member of Undercover, which is why you tuned into this show, I hope. I just wanted to do this to give something back. I have a great time when we play. I just wanted to get more gigs, different places to play, because that's what I'm into. I do it for a laugh. It's good fun, and like we all hope you enjoy it as well. Anyway, getting back off that, if you've never heard of Undercover, why? It's not acceptable. But seriously, we just enjoy playing. We're a covers band from Sheffield, believe it or not. All 5 members live and work in Sheffield, England. That's in South Yorkshire, if you don't know where Sheffield is. And if you don't know where Yorkshire is, that's a muppet, kid, alright? A muppet. Anyway, this is the first episode of UCYT. I'll probably just give you a brief history of how the band began. I'll chuck a few pics in, some live footage, and yeah, that's what we'll do. Right, a bit of history. Undercover. The Undercover idea originated in 2006 when Tim, aka Stingray, started working at the same place as Greg, aka Dr. G. Get it, yeah? They both got talking about music and hit it off straight away. Both have played a bit in other bands before. Tim, he played drums in Indigo Judson. Yes, drums. If you've been to one of our shows, I'm sure you'll see that he can play drums sometimes. Anyway, Greg, he also nearly made it big in the 80s. That's all I know about that, to be honest. Maybe we'll get him on in the future to talk about it and see what he used to do and maybe play some of his old tracks, you never know. Anyway, after a few jam sessions on the acoustics, they decided that they could probably wing a few gigs around Sheffield, you know, pubs, clubs and stuff like that. Tim called on his mate, long-time friend and former band member, Chip, aka Chris, aka Chip. It's alright, I always call him Chip, so that's just the way we go. And he filled the missing bass sound that they needed. Next they put word around Sheffield that they were after a drummer, and that came in the shape of Stephen Wood, aka Wood. They jammed, they learnt a few rock and indie covers, some of which we still play today. What I've got here now for you is a clip from the Undercover's first ever gig. It was a fresh as ball, believe it or not, probably a massive gig for one of the university houses. It was a good laugh, we had a good time. Anyway, this is their version of the Red Hot Chili Peppers classic, Under the Bridge, Undercover's first ever gig.
Sometimes I feel like
a good night. In fact, obviously I was there, I was holding the camera, that's why I didn't move about a lot. Oh yeah, my car broke down on the way to the gig, full of all Chips gear. It was a strange night, full of warlocks on stilts, pissed up posh kids, and some prat in a hat who thought he was authority on everything, music or otherwise. But we did get a few decent blogs on some student pages, some good reviews. They seemed happy, so we got no complaints. Good night. But that was the beginning of Undercover. So Undercover was born with that very gig right there. The boys played a few more gigs around local pubs and always seemed to go down quite well. But then family and work comes first, as it should, and Chip had to leave the band. Bit of a shame, really. Couple of months with no practice, not really going anywhere, and luckily or not, I mean as in bass players must be 10 a penny, because they found another one in the form of Adam Lewis, aka Addy. But like I said, gigs had already started drying up, and Addy was also working with another band at the time, an original band. I can't remember the names, I can't even know it. It's something Safecrackers it is. I'm sure Addy will comment on the bottom of this when he sees it. But it was something Safecrackers. Sorry Addy. But like I said, no gigs for Undercover, so Addy moved on. He's now playing with a band that I do know the name of, Braver Than Fiction. If you'd like to look them up on the internet, that's braverthanfiction.bandcamp.com. If I figure out how to do it, there'll be a link on screen somewhere around here. If not, I'll just put it in the description section below and you can give them a listen. Please do. Right, a few months down the line and Chip's changed jobs. It gets time to start practicing again. Tim works harder, push for new gigs, and he's getting them. But then, another downfall in the Undercover experience. The next member of the band that had to leave was Woody. He packed his bags, headed down south, new job, new life. He did, however, play one final gig. It was at the South Seas pub at Brum Hill. I don't know if anybody knows it, who's listening, or frequents it. We wouldn't mind a gig there again. I know they've been putting on a lot of original bands, which is cool, which is great for Sheffield, great for music. But we'd like to play up there again. They seem to get a good crowd in. Yeah, so he played this final gig. Woody played this final gig for us up Brum Hill. I invited a friend along, a new friend actually. I knew he was in a band, played drums. He was in a funk band actually, original funk band. Grey Cooper Love Party, definitely look Grey Cooper Love Party up. I'm a big fan myself, and I know my missus definitely is. I think the project is on hold at the moment, but it's definitely worth a listen, a bit of something different. Yeah, Grey Cooper Love Party, get them looked up.
Cock.
Anyway, my mate loved the audience reaction, which Undercover's always got. Even with bad gigs, we get a good reaction because we enjoy it. So, like I said, my friend enjoyed the reaction of the crowd, and so Jim, aka The Pocket, joined Undercover. Now this works, you see. Playing covers, but having your own sound as a band, gigs got better, pubs got packed, lads just fed off it. This is where I come in. Long-time mates with Chip and Tim. I've been around the band all the time. I kept turning up at practices like a bad penny, all the gigs. Did a bit of roadieing for them, a bit of recording in S5 Entertainment. This is my studio. I was always around. Well, this particular year, some smart arse decided that they didn't want X Factor to have another Christmas #1. They didn't want Simon Cowell to get fatter and smugger than he already was. Didn't really work, did it? But they decided that Fuck You, I Won't Do What You Tell Me should be that year's Christmas anthem. And Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name Of became Christmas #1. Rage were now mainstream. Rage that we'd listened to for years were now mainstream. And we could play that at shows anyway, because everybody knew it. In fact, real quick now, it's us playing that very song, Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name Of, at the Parallel Lines gig back in 2012 on Tramlines Weekend in Sheffield. Enjoy it, because we did.
Of course. All the time. Turn him on. In the name of some of us who work forces are a social workforce. Some of us who work forces, they're a secular workforce. Some of us who work forces are a secular workforce. Some of those who work forces, they're a secular workforces. They're killing in the name of. They're killing in the name of. Do what they told you. Now you 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 do what they told you. And now you do what they told you. 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 And now you do what they told you. Those who die are justified. No way in the back, and you told them what. Justified. And those who die, no way in the back, and you told them what. Justified. And those who die, no way in the back, and you told them what. You justified. Those who die, no way in the back, and you told them what. Some of those who work forces are a secular workforce. Some of those who work forces are a secular workforce. Some of those who work forces are a secular workforces. Some of those who work forces are a secular workforces. In the name of the killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. 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 And now you do what they told you. Now you do what they told you. And now you do what they told you. Now you do what they told you. Now you do what they told you. Those who die are justified. But we're in the bad, so you're chosen right. Justified. But those who die, but we're in the bad, so you're chosen right. Justified. But those who die, but we're in the bad, so you're chosen right. Justified. Those who die, but we're in the bad, so you're chosen right. Yeah. Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me. Sheffield! Follow online, you've been fantastic. I'll see you next year.
Yeah, that was taken from my favourite gig with Undercover. I think because we didn't know what was going to happen, we just turned up and played and everything just worked out right. The crowd was banging that night, by the way. So probably worked out by now. Tim got me to sing Killing in the Name of, and the rest is history. So thanks to Rage and some good friends, I became the final member of Undercover. So, a little quick recap. We've got Tim Ray, lead singer, rhythm guitar, and the gaffer. We've got Greg Rippon, lead guitarist and mental madman, known to get naked. We've also got Chris Monk, aka Chip, the Dreadlock Warrior, Predator, on bass guitar and also backing vocals, and have you seen from his birthday video, lead vocals. Number 4, Jim Priestley, aka Pockets, in the Pocket Priestley, on drums, backing vocals. He also plays a bit of bass at the time, when Chip will let go of it. And then there's me, Johnson Algrove. I'm a singer or something, I don't know, / rapper. Undercover. So now we're going to have a look back over the past year, 2014. Shouldn't take too long, we played 3 gigs all year. Brilliant. Great. Bit of a bad year for us. Everybody's been busy. This year we're hoping to come back with lots more gigs, lots more. Anyway, we started with the biggest gig of the year, and that was Saturday night, 15th of March, the Guinness 10, top of Fargate in Sheffield. Lots of people, great atmosphere. If anything, better than 2013 when we played there. Unfortunately, sound wasn't too good on stage, so it was a good show. Not a clue really, I couldn't hear it. None of the lads could hear it, but the crowd seemed to get it, and we did have a nice Facebook message from one of the bar staff saying how much she'd enjoyed it, so we can't have been that bad. Jim even did a little celebration at the end. Yeah, next, 23rd of August, obviously we needed 5 months off. Summer beach party at Mulberry Tavern in Sheffield. Great night full of blow up whales, ill-fitting bikinis, and everyone had got these things wrapped around their necks. But you know, we had a good laugh. Great night. Usual Nelson crowd were in, so it always kicks off when Nelson's around. Hopefully we'll be back there again this year to have another great night, and if they'll have us back that is, you never know. You never know. They made them. Anyway, the last one of the year was a good one, but a bit of a rush. We did a friend a favour by stepping in for a band that had let her friend down. We had a couple of weeks' notice, and I think we pretty much put a rocking set together, to be honest. It was a good night. It was at the Church House, which is next to the cathedral in Sheffield City Centre. We are playing there again. If you want to come and check us out, we'll be there on, Saturday the 7th of March at the Church House in Sheffield. That's our first confirmed public gig of the year. But we do have a wedding in April, and I think maybe, hoping, fingers crossed, for a party end of February, but everything. But feel free to contact us if you've got a pub or a bar, or you just want to party. We'll work something out. You can always get in touch with us through Facebook. We're on Facebook if you just search Undercover Sheffield with a green dot. I'll probably put a link on the bottom of this, on the video maybe. If it's there, I've done it. If not, find it in the description below. I'll put a link onto it anyway. Or you can also email me at s5e@hotmail.co.uk. Please feel free to ring, email, living in the past.
Cock.
So that was it. That was 2014. I think Undercover's ready for 2015. We're ready to kick it. To quote the Beastie Boys. Sorry, Chip, that's your line, isn't it? I know that's your line. So it's time for me to say goodbye. There should be another one of these coming along in the next month or so. So please comment, subscribe, share, like, let your friends know you've been witness to the first one. Let's hope there's many more to come. Hopefully I'm on to do one a month. Time constraints and everything else. But I'll let you know how we're going on practice, a bit of backstage footage, a bit of practice footage. Plenty more to come. Just like to say big up to Bus Stop Leader Wheels for the hoodie. I did win it in a competition, but maybe if I mention them they'll give me some more. So until next time, keep it undercover and happy 2015 from me and the boys. Everybody happy 2015.
Happy 2015.
That was it, wasn't it?
That it?
Greg, here's a Happy New Year or something.
Cock. Okay. Copyright.
Jim, can we have an Happy New Year from you, sir?
Copyright my arse. Happy New Year.
Chip. He's happy. Thanks very much, gentlemen.